Welcome to the Bar Banter Podcast, where dance, real talk, and good vibes come together. We're three colleagues turned friends who share a passion for dance education, and we're here to pull back the curtain on the world of dance. Whether you're a dancer, dance parent, teacher, studio owner, or just someone who loves dance, we've got something for you. Expect insider insights, different perspectives, plenty of laughs, and of course, some good old bar banter. New episodes drop every Monday, so be sure to subscribe. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at the Bar Banter Podcast for more behind the scenes fun. Now, let's get into it. This week, we're bringing you something extra special, the first half of our sister episode. Sofia's sister Elizabeth joins the conversation, making it a true double duo, Laura and Susy, plus Sofia and Elizabeth. Together, we dive into all things sisterhood, competition, comparison, hilarious memories of dancing together in the studios, and the ways we're alike and also totally different, both in and out of the studio. This episode is lighthearted, candid, and refreshingly real. You won't want to miss a minute. And don't forget, this is only part 1. Part 2 drops next week, where the conversation continues. Welcome back to the Bar Banter Podcast. We are doing our sister episode today. And I am super excited to introduce you to my sister, Elizabeth Adencidia Sands.
Hello. And then I'm always here.
She's always here, Laura's always here, They're sisters. But yeah, okay.
So welcome back, because we kind of haven't been here in a minute. So if we're a little different, she's having a baby.
My belly's a little larger than the last time I was on camera.
But that's okay. We're excited. That's okay. What are you having?
I'm having a boy. Yay! So I'm super excited.
Yay.
I knew that. I know.
We literally had this idea for I don't know how long to have you on the episode. Mm-hmm. So this is going to be really fun.
Actually, funny story. When I told my sister, when I asked her if she was available to come film the podcast today, she didn't understand that I meant that she was going to be on the podcast, and she thought that she was coming to just film the podcast. So she was a little
caught off guard.
She didn't know she was going to be on
camera. I have been prepared. I hope I don't cry. I will. So anyways, to start off, we will start with your first memory of like dancing with your sister.
Oh God. Oh dear. Well, I don't know. I guess for me, you started dancing before me, obviously. And I remember I used to put on a bathing suit, just like it was a purple bathing suit, and I would just like stand in your ballet class to watch you doing your ballet class, and I just was dying to do ballet. But that's not like us dancing together. I was just like dying to be in your class.
It doesn't have to necessarily be dancing together. We never got to dance together.
Really?
Wait, when?
I thought we danced at some point together.
Girl, we're never in the same dance. You're older.
I
4
know.
years.
You guys never did it? Well, yeah, you guys are 4 years apart.
And then you left for New York.
I thought we did something like I came back for like one of Miss Pat's like end of the year shows, and then we did something together. No. Well, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Probably the first memory I have is in our old house when we used to do shows.
Oh my gosh, yes, we have a lot of home videos. We had like a trunk filled with like, it was like an ice skating little like
dress
outfit. It was like pink and sparkly. It was long sleeve and it was like short. And then I would gather everybody. And then I have like, my grandparents used to come over for family dinners on Saturdays or Sundays, and they would sit on the couch, and then one by one, my brother really liked to like do karaoke. So like, he had this little like speaker thing, and he would like start singing. He was like our DJ, and then Adriana, and then you and I, we would like put on a whole show, improv the entire time. But like
she was like telling me what to do.
She was the boss.
Do this,
do this.
Yeah. Just do that. Yeah, it was very,
very intense.
She was, I'm telling you guys, like nobody will believe me, but she was so tremenda when she was little. Like she had attitude.
Yes.
No, you're
there's
not.
There's like a home video of my mom, like we're outside in the front of the house, like riding bikes, and I literally come in front of the camera. I'm like, why aren't you filming me?
Like no, literally
like that. And I look back and I'm like, oh my god.
What is that?
Like, and then my mom didn't even say anything. She didn't correct me. She just put the camera on me, and I'm like, I would have been like, excuse me, no.
Child. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we used to do a lot of shows at home.
We would make all of our cousins, like we were the oldest cousins, so we would make all of our younger cousins learn the choreography.
Mind you, we were the only two that danced. We had like 7 cousins and none of them danced. So well, actually Natalia did dance. But they would be like forced to be in our shows. And the boy cousins too. The boy cousins had to be in the shows, the poor guys.
Yep, like this.
Yeah, they would like hold the basketball and like.
I was gonna say like our earliest memory, I think, or at least my earliest memory with you is like the Nutcracker when I was Franz and you were like a girl, but we were like in children's scene together. Like that was like our first real time
That's
sharing.
so cute.
Yeah.
We danced a lot together. We're a year apart, so
Yeah.
a school year apart.
But I always
2
felt
years
like
age-wise.
dances, we would be in like different dances. Like
Not always. Eventually, we were in the same dances.
eventually, oh my god.
We were like 11. Yeah.
It's not the first memory.
No, obviously, I have amnesia for the first 10 years of my life.
Okay.
Well, that kind of goes into like what was it like sharing classes, competitions, like rehearsals. Let me repeat that again because I was not loud enough. What was it like sharing classes, competitions, and rehearsals? Because I knew I was very low. Like, did you guys feel like a rival between each other?
I didn't feel that.
I never felt a rival with my sister. Sophie was, we both had our strengths,
Yeah.
which was good. Like she was known for like being a strong turner. She had good feet. She was really good at the bar.
You have good feet too.
Yeah, you do.
Girl, not like a sister. My sister had like the invaded, like the bone, you know. And then I was like extensions and jumps. So like we had like our strengths. We even would stand at different
Yeah, we never stood together.
we never stood together. We didn't want to be breathing around each other.
Yeah, go over there.
No. And like we never really like had.
No,
Yeah,
there was never
right.
rivalry at all.
No.
I remember I would get like, I would feel like bad for you when you would get in trouble in ballet class because like, I feel like our teacher was really hard on us more than like anybody else because we had like a very special relationship with our teacher. So she would like, I feel like she was a lot harder on you sometimes, and I would just like feel bad for you when you would start crying. I'd be like, "Oh, it's okay, Dada, you got this."
Really nice.
Then when you would get older, sometimes I'd be like, "Well, you deserved it because you were, you know, not doing what you were supposed to be doing."
Did you ever like because you and I are like the emotional ones. Like
Uh-huh.
we cry all the time. You guys, you sometimes, but never. Like not really. Like, did you guys like cry in class? Like I was
Yeah.
constantly like crying. Okay.
I used to cry.
Okay, because I know you're very much like. I feel like you're a mom.
Frustration cry.
Yeah.
She was a frustration crier.
Yeah.
I'm a sensitive type.
Or
of
like if
girl.
I would get embarrassed, like if I would get yelled at and then it would embarrass me, like I would cry.
Mm.
But I wouldn't cry because I was like
Sad.
like I feel sorry for myself. I'd cry like I'm pissed, like I'm upset, like ugh, and then
I
I,
think
would
me
just
too,
like,
though.
cry.
I think
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
I think it's more humiliation and just like embarrassment.
Yeah,
Because like I'm trying, but like
it's not happening.
it's not happening.
Uh-huh.
You know.
Yeah,
I don't remember crying that much. I get it. Yeah, I'm like Sophia. I feel like I have amnesia. I'm like really trying to think back, and
Oh my God, I
I
have so many memories.
I mean, I think I definitely obviously cried. I think more out of frustration though than anything else, or like being like humiliated or.
The only time I remember you ever really upset in dance was when you had to go to Reef instead of New World, and you like begged mom and dad because you like hated it there.
I did not like it.
So
But maybe that was like one of them.
yeah,
yeah.
that was the only time. I mean, I literally have so many memories. One time we had to do like 100 crunches, and I was just like so weak, my neck was cramping. I was like sobbing midway, and my teacher's like, "Stop crying." I'm like,
can't it hurt?
I literally can't. And then everybody's like, it's like so bad. I can't.
Did you guys ever have a rivalry?
No, I was just always jealous because she actually has the good feet. I don't. I really have like biscuit feet. And I have bunions, and I can't do point. This one's like magnificent in point.
You were so good on point.
So good. Like she's just like
You were the
How
gainer
do you say
bendings,
it?
and you were just,
Beautiful
her knees straightened all the way. Mine really don't.
hyperextended.
My God.
For those of you who don't know, I used to dance with Laura.
Yeah. So
Oh, yeah,
this is-
wait,
we should
yeah.
talk about
Yeah.
that. So how we connected. So we went to college together,
Them
and yes, Elizabeth and I. And then I came back from Ballet Hispanico, and then she messaged me on Instagram, and she was like, "Hey, my sister's looking for a program director for like the after school program." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, I have nothing to do, so I'm gonna reach out to Sofia." I reached out to you, and then I started working for your studio. And then after, a year after working with you, the next year I was like, oh my God, Susy, like this is a really good studio. You should really start teaching here. So I'm like, I'm gonna put you in contact with Sofia. And then Sofia and Susy met, and now this is how we're all.
But the lore is, I also knew you too, slightly because of you.
Oh,
but
Dance
because of
Plus.
Dance Plus.
Yeah.
Shout out Dance Plus. But
Shout out Dance Plus. I used to like, you used to come in, but then we worked there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
we
I
never
think-
worked together though.
No, but I think you did come in for the back to school season. You know how like it goes crazy that the week in summer where everybody's like getting like their dance stuff. That Diane, the owner, like recruits everybody because it's like a madhouse for like a week. But yeah, that's how I kind of knew you.
Yeah.
That's
Did
like,
you ever work at Dance Plus?
Never.
No. I worked at Dance Plus, but I was like the worst employee ever. I was really
so
bad.
bad.
Like I would work on Fridays after school. So I was like in high school. I was like maybe a junior in high school, and it was just Fridays after school. I would just like go in and help. And there was one time that I like sent a dancer home with like the wrong pair of point shoes. I sent her with like another girl's pair of point shoes.
She would sew the elastics like this way instead of crooked.
what?
I broke so many needles sewing, like they would just break, and I was like, I can't sew.
Really like pulling two people now. So like,
Oh
no-
my gosh!
like,
No,
no
like it was like a
teachers.
requirement. Like that was part of the training. You had to learn how to
Learn
sew.
how to-
I remember one time they just like sent me to the back. Like I don't know if they still have the warehouse in the back. There was like
Yes.
a warehouse back there, and they would just like send me back there like organized inventory. Like you need to just not be like in the store. It
Oh
just-
my gosh.
It's terrible.
Memories.
Yeah,
That was good. Good times.
Good times.
You kind of like talked about it. Like we're gonna go back to like different strengths and like how that kind of helped in the situation of comparison. At least for me, I always compared. But you're older, so I guess that's like a different thing.
Yeah, I mean, comparison, it's inevitable. That's something that will always happen, whether you're comparing yourself to yourself yesterday or you're comparing yourself to another person. I mean, and someone else is always going to compare you to someone. Like, there's always comparison. But I think how you use it into like something positive, into your advantage, and to like make you a better person and use it as inspiration is something that I always tell like our students, is to use it as motivation, as inspiration, versus like, I'll never look like her. Yes, you'll never look like her because you are you. You know what I mean? But I feel like there wasn't a lot. I never really compared myself to you, but granted, I feel like there's such like a big age gap. But now, as like us working together, I definitely, I wouldn't say I compare myself to you, but I definitely love certain things that you do with, like while you're teaching, or like your choreography, and I use that to like add to like my toolbox and like learn from you.
Yeah, I bounce off of you. I think I only, granted, in the studio that we grew up in, there's like a lot of comparison. I was always compared to you because I was the
Like
younger
by your
sibling.
teacher?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There was like one time I remember that like well, granted, it's also my fault, but like as a child, like I forgot to bring a pair of shorts, and she's like, why can't you be more like your sister? I'm like, damn, like okay. And there's also another teacher, but in my elementary, Mr. Romero.
Oh, Mr. Romero.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out. He like mentioned something about like, oh, your sister wouldn't do that, and I was like, well, you know, my sister farts.
That's what she literally told
I literally
me.
said that because like I hated it. I was like, why are you comparing me to her?
Yeah.
Anyways, I grew out of that. I don't really compare you to me anymore because I know we're like very different. But like I take a lot of aspects that you have in like dance and like apply it to myself, and I've learned a lot from you, truthfully. And like now I feel like I'm old enough where you can learn from me. So it's like,
Yeah, I've always learned from
nice.
you, sister.
Well, I don't recognize it until like I'm older. Now I'm older.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways,
What about you? What was the question?
it was like the different strengths, and like, did you ever feel like
You're comparing yourself.
because
or-
you oh my god, I literally always forget you're the younger sister. You get
Yeah.
younger sister vibes. I'm not.
Aww.
Yeah, like
People think that a lot.
always. I'm like, you're the younger sister.
And growing up, I always wanted to be like 13 going on 30. Like I always wanted to be like a step ahead, like the older one. Like, and she was like a wacko. She was crazy. She was just like weird.
I was weird. I feel like we've gone through like weird phases where like I've been the crazy, not crazy, let me explain crazy, but where I've been like the crazy one, and you've been like the normal one, and then like chill, and then like you went on your craziness, and then I was like the chill one. We've gone through phases. What she means by crazy is that I was like, I don't know if you guys ever
Wacko.
watched like the Wild Thornberrys,
No.
the cartoon on Nickelodeon. Okay, I was just like a crazy little kid. Like I was just like the class clown. Like I would get kicked out of the class because I would be making faces at myself in the mirror, or like I would be talking to the girl next to me, or I
Like
would,
at a restaurant, she would like make concoctions with her dinner, like, and I would be
Yeah.
like, "Can you please stop? Like, can you grow
You're
up?"
just
Like,
like a silly-
or I would be
I was
like
like
with
a
like all
silly
the
kid.
adults, yeah.
Yeah,
And
like-
she would be like with the kids. Like, we were just different.
I would always like work hard, and I was always a good student, and like the applied training sense. Like I would like do what I had to do, but I was also like when the teacher would turn around, I would be like, I'm like doing crazy things behind her back.
She once got detention and had to stand up against, like, in a corner like this, like,
For 30 minutes.
for like an hour or something. Yeah. In high school, so like she was old.
Because I was making faces at the teacher. She got me. Anyways,
It's always the faces, I guess.
yeah. But then like in high school, for example, I feel like that switched. Like where I was like the hard worker. Well, I was always hard worker, but I was like
More serious.
I was more
focused.
serious, like taking things seriously, and then you were like into more going out and socializing. So like your priorities really shifted, and then I was like the big sister in that sense. I was like the responsible one. Like
I couldn't go to a party without my sister.
yeah, she
And
wasn't
she
allowed
was
to go out
younger
without
than
me.
me, which was like, she was like my chaperone.
Yeah, I
Was
was
this
her
in college?
chaperone.
This was in
In
high
high
school.
Oh, in high school.
But like, at least it's 1 year. Imagine.
Oh, that's right, because you guys are only 1 year apart.
Yeah.
Imagine
in
if
school
I
we're
like,
a year
had to
apart.
go with you to like a high school party and it was like a middle schooler. Like,
Yeah, but you
That'd be
always,
so cool.
but you're also taller than me, so everyone always thinks you're the older
okay, but like
one by just like looking at our statue, like our statue.
I don't know, because everybody's like, you look so young. You know? Anyways, I digress.
So I look old?
No.
No, but like I look really young. I don't know, whatever. Whatever. Anyways, did you ever feel like being the younger sister ever being compared to your older sister? Because I feel like the older sister is never compared to the younger sister. Rude, but
No, I mean I feel like
you guys are close in age.
yeah, no, I never felt compared.
That's so good.
Like I guess something that I like looked up to you, which was, I guess like in that topic of like I think you had asked like, do you look up to her or something?
Mhm.
It was like how strong you were. Like you had really good what's that called? Like when you're on a diet and you can't
Oh, like
Discipline.
willpower and discipline. Like Sophie, like before competition season, like she would have like tuna. She would only eat like once a day. Like she was like
That was
really
crazy.
like meticulous.
How
Like
the hell were you surviving?
like
I don't
she
know.
would
I
go
think now and I'm like,
Yeah.
that was an eating disorder. Like,
No, yeah.
Oh,
it was like
typical
disordered
borderline.
eating.
Yeah, but she was like very disciplined, like has always been very disciplined, and that's something that I've always like looked up to.
Admired.
So yeah, and admired for.
Yeah, we definitely, like you said, we definitely have different strengths and weaknesses. Like your strengths I admire, and then like my weaknesses are your strengths, and your strengths are my.
It's like the opposite.
Yeah, we have opposite strengths and weaknesses.
Same.
Yeah.
I
In
feel
like
that's
the
how it is.
technical dance sense, and also just like in like life skills sense. Like she's very social. She's very nice, and she's very like bubbly and social butterfly, and I'm like very not.
the cactus.
Yeah, they used to call me a
It's
cactus.
a cactus.
At
Yeah.
the studio, we used to call it. We all had like a flower, and Sophie was the cactus. We all had flower names, and then Sophie
I
was
was like
the
petunia,
cactus.
lily, whatever, like all these cute flowers. Now I was the cactus because I was like.
Because if you would get touched, like she would like, you know,
Oh,
it's fitting. I think
You're a
it's
little
very fitting.
spicy.
I was a little spicy. I feel like I think I have like split personality disorder. I think I just have like a lot of different things going on.
Therapy.
It's okay.
I think we brought this up. I don't know if it was before we started filming or after, but who was the teacher's favorite?
You guys go first.
She was the favorite.
I guess I was the favorite.
Do you not recognize it? Like even in high school.
High
But
school?
yes, sister. Everybody like adored you in high school and like
I mean,
the
I-
teachers. And
Yeah, but I just followed directions.
exactly.
Like I did everything
She was like
that.
a goody.
I was a good two shoes. Yes,
That's
I was.
good, yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
why like I didn't have any issues. Like if the teachers said you had to do this, I would just do what the teacher said to do.
You had good work ethic.
Yes, I do have a good work ethic. That is something that dance definitely instilled in me, and will carry it to my grave.
Yeah.
So, wait, what was it again?
It's like who's
Oh,
the
the
favorite?
No, but I also feel like yes, we transitioned because like you started your freshman year and I was sophomore in the college. So we went to the same, like our high school was also a college program as well. And so when I transitioned out of the high school, I did feel like they probably had expectations of how you were going to be based off of how I was.
That's how I think I got into the school was because of her.
That's not what
It
happened.
was
Because
very much true.
sister, that is not how it happened. They can't. Oh, she's your sister. Okay, check. You're accepted into your
Well,
world. Like
I was
no.
decent, but like if I okay, we're not gonna go there. It's fine.
Okay. Anyways, so I feel like they had that expectation, but you also were a good student. It's not like you were like playing like rookie
Oh,
and
I
like
didn't
not
behave
going to
bad.
class and like behave like yeah, you were still like good. So I felt like there wasn't really like
I wasn't,
teacher's
but
pet when it came to.
But you were more of a star per se because you had like the technique for it, the performance. Like energy, you know? Like you're always picked for like lead parts in dances. Me? No. That's okay. I'm good.
That's
It's
unfair.
like, how do you No, like truthfully, it's fine. Really fine.
No, as far as who was the favorite between us, I don't think that there was. I
No.
don't think-
And I think we had, so we had two different teachers.
But did
Elizabeth-
your teachers have favorites even, like at all?
I would say Elizabeth, our teacher, she probably maybe gravitated more with me because like she really like saw me as an opportunity. Like I was like her like I don't know like
she
protege, yeah. Like
she thought like
she
you
saw
can-
me, yeah. I was like the black ugly duckling, and like she like took me under her wing and like really like shaped me. And I think that me and her have like this bond. And I think like you were more like Lisette. Like she would call you like Sofia Loren, and like you were like
Is that your middle
skinny
name?
and like.
Oh.
You would go to like SAB and like she knew like she connected you with like all the teachers and stuff, and like I think like although both of our teachers loved both of us equally, I think that like maybe we had our different nuances.
Who's Lisa?
Lisa was she was the like,
she's the co-director.
co-director of Lisa.
Yeah. Got it.
Of our
Okay.
students.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you're kind of right. I feel like maybe Elizabeth was harder on me than she was on you. Yeah, she was for me.
Elizabeth,
She
if
would
you're
call me.
watching this.
She would say craziness to me. She would say craziness to you too. But we love you, Elizabeth. I mean, you're like our mom. But no, I do kind of see what you're saying. I do feel like maybe Lisette was a little bit more.
Like she saw that you were going to be a professional dancer and like wanted to like really groom you, or like
Groom?
yeah.
Groom has a negative connotation these days. You can't use that word. But I know what you mean. Like she wanted to like foster that. She wanted to like she saw something.
She saw
beyond.
the potential in you and like really
Yeah.
believed in you
Yeah,
as
in
a
that
dancer.
potential.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
That's cool.
And that's a wrap on this week's episode of the Bar Banter podcast. Thanks for tuning in, and be sure to subscribe so that you never miss an episode. Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at the Bar Banter podcast for more behind the scenes fun. We'll be back next Monday with more insights, laughs, and of course, plenty of bar banter. Until then, keep dancing, keep dreaming, keep learning, and we'll see you next time.